I was spooning my GF when her mom texted me, "I can't stop thinking about you. You look so good tonight." I instantly flipped over Ronaldo and showed her my phone. "Why the freak would your mom text me this?" She stared at me blankly. "What? Text you asking about your favorite soda?" I looked back at my screen and that's when I saw it. Her mom had already deleted the text. Ronaldo touched my forehead like she was checking for a fever, her eyes all concerned. "Babe, are you feeling okay? You look pale." The thing was, I knew what I saw. Those words were burned into my brain. "Can't stop thinking about you." Before I could explain again, her mom walked into the apartment with her spare key, carrying groceries like this was completely normal. "Oh good, you're both here. I got those steaks for the weekend barbecue." She smiled at me the exact same way she always did, like somebody's sweet suburban mom, not someone who just sent me that message 10 seconds ago. That night I couldn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I kept seeing those words. Maybe I was stressed from work, but 2 days later at the family BBQ, things got so much worse. I was flipping burgers when Ronaldo's mom cornered me in the kitchen, supposedly looking for more sauce. She leaned in close, way too close, and whispered, "You look really good in that shirt," while literally rubbing my arm. My whole body went rigid. But the second Ronaldo walked in, her mom smoothly pivoted mid-sentence. "Was just telling him about your father's new golf clubs. Isn't that exciting, honey?" I tried to catch Ronaldo's eye, to somehow communicate what just happened, but she was already chatting about how dad never shuts up about golf. That night, I knew I had to get proof. So when her mom called me the next day about borrowing a ladder, I recorded the entire conversation on my laptop. She said things, weird things, about how strong I looked, how she thinks about me during yoga class. When I went to play it for Ronaldo, my phone said storage full, which was impossible because I had 50 gigabytes free that morning. Then came the text about measurements. "What's your chest size? An inseam?" I practically threw my phone at Ronaldo. She just laughed. "She makes everyone quilts for Christmas, babe. She's super particular about sizing." But I knew something was seriously wrong at family dinner that Thursday. I felt something sliding up my leg under the table and realized her mom was playing footsie with me. I jumped up so fast I knocked over my water glass. Everyone stared. "You good, bro?" Ronaldo's brother pulled me aside later. "Mom mentioned you've been acting weird around her lately. Everything okay at work?" The paranoia was eating me alive. I started documenting everything in a notebook. Dates, times, exact quotes. When Ronaldo found it, she held an actual intervention with her therapist cousin. They sat me down in the living room like I was on trial. "We're worried about you," Ronaldo said, holding my hand. "Mom says you've been jumpy and paranoid. My dad thinks you might be having stress-induced episodes." I wanted to scream. The next week, her mom texted, "Meet me tonight with a hotel address." This was it. Concrete proof. I screenshotted it immediately and ran to show Ronaldo. My phone died instantly. Completely black screen. Wouldn't turn on. When I got it back from the repair shop 2 days later, they said they recovered everything. But those screenshots, they didn't exist in any cloud backup, any folder, anywhere. By week 3, I was losing my mind. Every family member acted like I was the crazy one. Her dad kept asking if I needed someone to talk to. Her sister suggested meditation apps. Even Ronaldo started leaving pamphlets about anxiety disorders on my nightstand. I couldn't take it anymore. At Sunday family dinner, when her mom asked me to pass the salt and deliberately brushed her fingers against mine while winking, something inside me snapped. I stood up, my chair screeching against the floor. "I'm not crazy," I shouted. "She's been hitting on me for 3 weeks. The texts, the touching, the secret meetings. I'm not making this up." Dead silence. Ronaldo's mom's eyes filled with tears. Ronaldo looked at me like I'd just slapped her across the face. The whole family sat frozen. Then her dad started slow clapping. "You passed, son. Most guys give up or get violent by week 2. My brain short-circuited. The entire family started nodding and smiling. Ronaldo's mom wiped her fake tears and came around the table to hug me. "Welcome to the family officially," she said, patting my back like nothing happened. "Wait, what?" I pulled away, looking at Ronaldo, who was now smiling too. "It's our pressure test," she explained, way too casually. "Every boyfriend goes through it. We need to know you can handle intense situations without losing control or running away." The mom cheerfully started serving dessert like she hadn't been digitally harassing me for over a month. I was particularly proud of the deleted messages trick and your storage filling up. "That's new tech my nephew showed me." "That's funny," I said, opening my recording app, "because I've had this the whole time." I hit play, but instead of her mom's voice coming through the speakers, it was something else entirely. Something I'd found while trying to recover those deleted messages. Ronaldo's face went white. Her dad stopped clapping. Full story on channel, link below.